In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
All right, welcome everybody here today. We got a good one from Portsmouth Abbey. It's Barrington Eagles hosting the Warwick Co-op team. Two good teams. Warwick having a surprising year. Start 2022-23. Starting lives coming up in the second up. Before we introduce our commentators tonight, it's me, Tim Duffy, alongside my man, Cam Rancourt. They're back-to-back high school games for us, Cam. They had a little doozy last night with EG and Smithville, a 5-1 victory. This game, though, poised to be a little bit better, huh?
Yeah, Timmy. I'm excited for tonight. We got Barrington, Warwick School here, two teams I haven't seen in a while. We've been talking with the parents a little bit. I think we're going to have a good game on our hands. Two teams who definitely need 2 points tonight, and we're going to be looking for some good hockey. We got some rowdy parents. The boys seem to be a little buzzing today. They're looking excited, ready to roll, and we're going to have ourselves a good game on our hands. First time in the Abbey for Tim Duffy today. It's a little cold in here, huh?
First time in the Abbey ever. This is where Cam used to play. It's the high school hockey days.
It's a little bit cold in here, but I think we got some good hockey on our hands. We got a couple of parents right here to our right, been complimenting us, talking about how they love fans only.
One more time?
I said we got a couple of parents here talking about us about fans only sports, giving us some compliments.
We're talking to Cooper Grosskoots earlier in the game, and some good guys for sure. We love our friends here at the Portsmouth Abbey. But we've had a good time here. You know, I'm sure it's nostalgic for you coming back here.
Yeah.
You know, seeing this old rink. You said there were some bad showers here. I think that was last night at West Warwick.
Yeah, good showers here. You gotta love the Abbey show.
And the old national anthem, as we always do. That was a quick starting lineup for yourself. All right, we're ready to get after it here from Portsmouth Abbey, Barrington. And the Warwick Co-op team, who surprised a lot of teams this year. They're 7-3-1 on the season. They had a big win over LaSalle the other week. Hendricken it was, 5-2. Trying to get some on the board today.
Yeah, Tim, when we were talking with this pair, you also told us this Pilgrim team, Warwick School team, Tollgate Pilgrim, they beat Hendricken the other day. That's very surprising news. I mean, personally, you gotta love seeing the public school beating that private school. Hendricken, obviously,
Absolutely.
Such a top dog in the Rhode Island hockey world for years now, 20 plus years, almost 2 decades. To see a Tollgate Pilgrim Co-op beat them is obviously very good, so we definitely have a great team on our hands. And I know this Barrington team has definitely competed with Hendricken in the past, so we're ready for a good one tonight.
Especially for two public school guys like me and you, Cam. You know, we love to see them.
We love to see the public schools succeed.
Be great. We got Camden Siwick in net for Barrington, Braxton Bragg in net for Pilgrim. Saw Bragg, a hockey star for this Pilgrim team, or a lacrosse star for the Pilgrim team, and we are underway. See who's the best here at Portsmouth. It is Pilgrim with the puck first. And it's Cooper Grosgov, whose dad we talked to extensively before the game. Cooper Grosgov's dad. Great man. He's got some cameras in for our fans-only Instagram tonight. Some good pictures. Here's a shot first of the game, and that one's saved by Siwick. As it was taken by Lucas Heeman, whose mother we also talked to, Lucas Heeman.
We're just two chatty guys. No, we're looking for Pilgrim to come in, or Warwick School. It's going to bother me all night. It's the black jersey, sorry. We're just looking for them to come in here and try to take the crowd out of this one early, just like last night.
Yeah.
We just look for them to get pucks on net early, maybe get a lucky power play and try to get one in. But if you're Barrington, you want to defend home ice, you want to get the puck in deep, you want to get bodies on people. Just establishing your game here. You don't want to get hemmed in your own zone early.
And last night we saw, Smithfield wearing those tough black road jerseys. Again, the dominating win over East Greenwich. Let's see if this Warwick have a similar tale tonight. As it's Connor Hayes going after it for Barrington. Inside, here's the shot, got deflected by the stick of Ethan Pizzullo. And it's Warwick going back the other direction here. A little break going for him now. It's Clements, the captain for this Warwick team. And over to Shafino. Chris Shafino's shot got saved, second chance. And it'll be saved by Siwick. Before it can go in the back of the net. And
yeah, I'm curious to see how this Barrington team plays. Barrington's been a very successful, arguably one of the more successful public schools the Rhode Island hockey high school scene has. You put them up there with Smithfield when you talk about top public schools in the state. So I'm serious what this team has to face a co-op. Obviously it's tough with the two schools. But hey.
Absolutely, man. Barrington always a force to be reckoned with. Here at home, they're under 500 on the year. Definitely got to try to change the tide of their season, and tonight's a big chance to do it. It's Barrington now with its Vieira flipping over all the way to Bragg, who gives it up to his man. Coming out of nowhere out of the pile is Clements again. He lost it. Warwick going in the direction now. Here is McNally. Siwick gonna have to put his glove on that one, as he's not able to get it to his man cleanly.
Ref was trying to get the guy to play it. Goalie didn't want to play. He's going to take the whistle in his own defensive zone. I think we go over this every time. I love my officials. Serious to see how they call the game tonight. Two guys that I recognize, that's for sure. This guy dropping the puck.
What's his name?
Great beard on the man. I don't know.
I'll have to get a zoom-in shot later. This shot off of Siwick, because it was Pizzullo ripping it in there for Warwick. Well, Cam, you wear a lot of black and white yourself, the stripes, as a referee. So definitely a lot of familiar faces for your game in, game out, as it's Cody Wood just eating it right there in the corner. Absolutely lost his footing, and it's Warwick going the other way, but this one's off the wall, hit by Tomatis, and we got a whistle blown 2.5 minutes into this first period. And a penalty called on the hit, I believe.
It's always interesting to see a co-op team play. Obviously, you have kids from different schools, so you see how the chemistry is between the two sides.
Yeah.
I mean, the two teams, the one team.
Well, you almost co-opted back in the day, your senior year at Mount Hope.
Yeah, but we did not, thankfully.
Fortunately, yeah. As it's Adam Gorman going the box for Barrington. First power play of the game belongs to Warwick. They're trying to set something up right here. Here's a shot off the stick of his own teammate, as it was Kavanaugh trying to take the shot, but Cooper Grosgov in the way. Now Grosgov puts in an interesting spot, and Warwick able to get it back. This one a little bit too much sauce off the wall. It's Clements getting it now for the Warwick co-op squad. Here's a one-timer. That one's saved by Siwick as Kavanaugh lasering it in there. Actually, I know it says one shot on goal, but they have no shots on goal in this first 3 and change. This one is all the way over to Braxton Bragg.
Yeah, Warwick gets a couple of good chances there. I don't really think they had a shot on net. But Barrington does a good job setting up the box, making sure they keep everything safe, letting the goalie see every shot that he wants. Just a good penalty kill by the Eagles so far to start this one out.
Sure is, as we are 1 minute and 10 seconds into the power play. And it's Pizzulo trying to get by Cody Wood. Pizzulo off the wall. He's got his man Carmone. He sends that to another black jersey, and this one right past. It's the sick of Pizzulo. The Kavanaugh, excuse me, not Carmone. Here's an almost shot attempt. But it's Kavanaugh on his way. Warwick has numbers with 25 seconds left in the power play. Kavanaugh lays out a hit to Eric Hull. This will be at center ice now. And
I think we're going to have a penalty here.
yeah, can get a penalty for that, I believe.
Both of them are going to go to the box. Ref done a good job. Just like last night. We had a similar call last night. Two guys are going to go to the box. Mashing penalty. Just a little extra after the whistle. A little behind the play activities. Just no need for it. He's going to take them over the box. We're going to stay 5-on-4 hockey. But so far, so good for the Eagles on that penalty kill. Didn't really give any true scoring chances for the Warwick School. What are we coming up with for the I don't like calling them the Warwick School. We got to have something else. What do
you mean?
Like, do they have a mascot, the Warwick School?
Oh no, dude. Let me see what the intro says.
We gotta have something besides the Warwick School.
That's what we got going for us. Is Warwick Co-op.
Team Warwick.
I was doing the same thing. You know, the Tollgate Titans and the Warwick, the Pilgrim Patriot. No, not Patriots. I'm drawing a blank. What's Pilgrim's mascot?
It's the Patriots.
It's the Patriots. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I know Portsmouth is too. We'll call them the Patents. You know, you're getting a patent if you're a rich dude starting a business. You know what I mean? But like you said, Ken, Barrington, great job surviving the power play. I think man's still in the box though for Barrington. Let's see. 5-on-5 still. As Kavanaugh, the man who laid the hit in the box for the Warwick Co-op squad, and it's Barrington up the other way. Yeah, I think that was an offsides against the Eagles. 10:04 left in this first period, still scoreless. But Barrington still trying to get going offensively.
Yeah, no real chances, I'd say, for either side, to be honest. Just a good solid. Nobody's trying to make that too big of a step early in the zone. Just a good controlled game so far. Obviously, as the game go on, people get impatient, so we might see more chances. But so far, just two defensively sound games from both sides.
And, you know, more defense there. It's getting a little bit. We saw a lot of chippiness last night in our first game this weekend, me and you, Cam. E.G. Smithfield. Not as much physicality today, but a couple of big hits that resulted in penalties.
Yeah, we saw East Greenwich take two early penalties that resulted in two power play goals for the Smithfield team. And they only scored one goal all night, so it didn't really result in a good game for them. So once you start going to the penalty box, making stupid decisions, bad things are going to happen. So hopefully both teams can stay out of the box early. Keep it 5-on-5, right?
Absolutely. As this one at the neutral zone, tipped up and will be tracked down by Chris Schifino, seeing him on the lacrosse field for Tollgate. Warwick trying to get things going here. This will be a huge win for Warwick if they're able to come out here with this one, get their 8th of the season. A staple victory against Barrington is what is on their agenda tonight. Barrington possesses the puck, and it's up ahead to Vieira, who can't keep it for too long. Wood trying to chase it back for the Eagles. And Cody Williams come out of his own behind the goalie, Vieira. He's got Lebrecht in stride. Lebrecht lost the puck and couldn't get up to it. The shot inside, second chance, almost went it for Lebrecht. Off the tip.
Beautiful tip in front there by Lebrecht for Barrington. Just a good shot from the D-man, trying to find a stick out in front, and he finds one. He puts it right off the post. Pilgrim goalie does a good job reaching back, tying that one up, getting a whistle. Probably our first big scoring chance of the game for the Barrington Eagles.
That was right off the post. Here's another shot. That's a save from Bragg. Shot taken by Tucker Squires. And Barrington's starting to get going offensively now. They're picking up the rhythm a little bit. This one's sent in there and saved again by Squires, who shot it once more, and Bragg able to hit his glove in there, make another good save. Braxton Bragg, you know, we had Mr. Groskopf telling us he was a great player, a great factor for this team. was a big reason why they beat Hendricken in that big upset the other week.
Yeah, always impressive when your goalie you can rely on that. Do you have a grade on him?
What was it?
Grade he's in?
He's
a junior. He's a junior. So
yeah,
it's always nice to have an upperclassman. I mean, goalies are rare to find in this world. They're a special breed, that's for sure. So when you can have an experienced goaltender in the net, it's always very helpful for your hockey team. But
and a big difference in winning and losing close games, and Warwick has won a lot of close games this year, playing some of their best hockey in team history. So they can't get the puck there, and whistle's blown again with 7:30 to go in this first period. Still waiting for our first score of the game as we're at the midpoint of the first period now. This one is off of Almeida. We're trying to possess it here and get their first goal of the game. They got some good looks, but lost the puck. Can't hold on to it. 3-on-2 for Barrington, and a great job to get it out of harm's way. Right there by Schifino, Chris Schifino, and more whistles blowing. About 8 minutes into this first period.
Yeah, halfway through the first here, no teams really haven't seen any big hits really yet. Just both teams kind of feeling each other out. But I'm looking for both teams to start pressing more, maybe get more of a forecheck going, start to see the D-men jump up in the play, just try to create more offensive chances in their offensive zones.
There's Watts trying to get it. Now Barrington with movement. Oh, and then a shot from the point for Connor Hayes, but he got laid out. Couldn't even get one off.
It's a big hit in front of the net. First big hit of the night.
So Sean Mulaney, one of the captains on this Warwick Co-op squad, getting in there. So the Mulaney boys play a little bit in lacrosse in that toll gate. Here's a shot, and that's a great chance. Second chance, couldn't put it in as Kelsey took the shot for the Eagles. But Watts was right there for the second chance. He couldn't get it to go. As Barrington gonna not be able to get the puck right there, sends to the middle of nowhere. Here's a shot from the blue line from Pozzulo. That was far away, and that was off the mark. See what happened there?
Yeah, just an offensive zone draw for the Warwick Co-op. Solid game so far from the goaltender. He's been able to see every puck he wants. Good rebound control in front of his net. Not giving up any second chances. Just like he did right there to this Warwick Co-op team. They're starting to get bodies in front. They're looking to crash the net, but truly the Barrington goaltender hasn't given them anything so far to get up on.
It was Daniel Kane taking the last shot there. For Warwick, and still have the puck and the zone pretty well in this first period. Just nothing has found the back of the net for the Warwick Co-op team, and it's Barrington taking it away again. First in the midst of Eric Hall, who sends that one off the wall. These two teams feeling each other out a lot today, and it's kind of shown. I mean, neither squad is able to generate too much consistent offense so far in this. We also got Patrick Mahomes back in the game for the Chiefs. Going the other way now, it's Hemond off the wall trying to get something in the zone. Fight for the puck now in the corner. It'll be tracked out. Lucky bounce all the way over to Cam Hayes. He can't keep the puck for too long. As Schifino was there first for Warwick to get it back for this Pilgrim Titans or Patriot Titan squad. Go all the way. Here's a shot. Oh, it just missed barely for Ryan Barlow. We saw Barlow. He had 4 goals in that playoff game against Solgate earlier this year for Pilgrim, or actually last year now in 2022, but definitely a force to be reckoned with. Goes a little bit off the mark. Here's Pizzulo trying to get by. No, it's actually Kennedy. Now Pizzulo has it at center ice. It's taken away, and it's going the other way for Benjamin Lebrecht. Now back to Warwick. They're going to go on the move now. Skating through is Barlow. Barlow putting his defender on skates, spinning around. Takes a shot from Lebrecht, who's trying to get by Wood. Robin Schifino. Schifino rips it in there. Second chance, none there. Will track it down for the Warwick Co-op squad. Inside, great shot attempt, and it got saved by Siwick.
Yeah, that was a good shot there by the captain, Clements.
Yes.
He took a nice feed from his fellow lineman. He got a nice shot. Just didn't really put it in the place he wanted to. Kind of just gave it to the Barrington goaltender, putting it right in his chest. But once again, he does a great job controlling the rebound, not giving up the second chance to the Warwick Co-op. But Clements, the captain, he's trying to take the lead by example and put this team on the board to take a 1-0 lead in this game, but he just misses it. Misses his spot, gives the Eagles goaltender an easy one to put right in his chest, right in the breadbasket.
That was probably the best looking shot all game for Pilgrim. Clements alone at the point. Clean look. But Siwick hanging in there getting the save. As Warwick will still possess it. Here's Heeman. Warwick operating offensively, going around the edge. Pickering. Runs into a couple guys in the corner. It was Almeida and Hayes there. Give him some trouble. Here's a shot and almost slipped through for Cooper Grosga. Now Barrington got some numbers up ahead. It is Watts trying to send it in there, and that one's saved by Bragg. Back into play. Barrington trying to keep it alive. Nice move to get free. Got some numbers operating, but too much sauce on that pass. Big shot along the boards laid out by Mulaney on Chase Watts.
That definitely could have been a hook there.
Definitely could have been.
Not going to give it to him. Refs so far, no penalty still called in the first 13 minutes of this game. I mean, that's probably your first questionable call of the night, though, but they let this one they let the boys keep playing.
Gonna fight for it in the corner now. Coming out of the pile with it is Pilgrim or Warwick, excuse me. There's a shot sent the other way by Trevor Snow. Fighting for it now. Shooting it in there, and it's going the other way now. Warwick got some numbers up ahead. They got a man, and it's Saylor, and
it's a beautiful check. It's a great job by the Barrington defender to get a little shoulder on him there. Obviously, we had some Warwick Co-op parents looking for a penalty right next to us. Well, I thought it was a clean hit. He did a good job getting right through the chest there. No head contact, no elbow. And it obviously prevented a scoring chance for the Warwick Co-op. So it was a beautiful play by the defender there to keep him out of the offensive zone.
The referee agrees, no calls. It's been a pretty disciplined first 13 minutes. We've only seen 2 penalties in this game. Both around the same time. Here's a shot in there, second chance. And nothing there for Kavanaugh.
So far, though, still a good job by the Warwick Co-op. Even a good save still by the Barrington defender to use that screen and still get the save on it.
We'll call you back Barrington trying to get going. Here's Watts. And he's got Hayes on the move, and Hayes ran through a bunch of black jerseys, couldn't hold on to it. And they want to get at least a shot off before this end of the first period. Only 5 shots on goal in the first period for Barrington. Kelsey. Turnover by Barrington. I got numbers for Pilgrim. Go ahead. Here's a shot. Oh, hit the post and the netting
Wow.
for Ryan Barlow, and he's had a couple of those tonight. He's just been a little bit high on those 2 shots he's had on net.
That was a sick shot there from Barlow. Does a good job using defender as a screen. He tries to pick a corner on the Barrington goaltender, but does a good job. I mean, if you're a goalie, you say you knew that was coming. He knew he was at the post. He tried to plan for that.
Barlow, you know, he rips them, whether it's hockey or lacrosse. Had a couple of good chances in this period to give a 1-0 lead to the Warwick Co-op team. The puck, it was Hall. Sends it up ahead, knocked down by Pizzulo, and Bragg will keep it alive. Pizzulo, I gotta have trouble here. Just 15 seconds remain in the first period. And Fawcett, it's just a good chance, a shot over the top of everything again. We might got deflected for LeBrecht, and that will conclude period number 1. It's a scoreless game so far after the first 15. Barrington and Warwick Co-op. A little slugfest so far in the first third of this one. Let's see what period 2 has entailed for us. It focused on the net so hard.
Does not focus on the players.
Focus on the player, that's what we're trying to do, but it's a 0-0 game. We'll be right back for period number 2. Coming up here on Fans Only Sports Network. Don't want to miss it.
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Yeah, that was a quick intermission, Cam. Not even intermission, but quick little break between periods 1 and 2. Only the ice gets up to the second period. A little intermission for high school hockey here in Rhode Island. But before we get back into it, we have a little sponsor we want to thank for helping us do this broadcast. Shout out to Precision Home Lending. Contact them at www.ddphl.com for some home lending stuff. LaPointe Insurance Agency serving New England at LaPointeINS.com. Michael C. Levy, attorney at law. Michael C. Lima, attorney at law. Great guy if you're ever in a little bit of trouble. Remax, the Alba Group. Call them at 401-640-1136. Real Properties, go to realproperties.com. That's your Fans Only Sports. You get $500 credit towards buying or selling your home. Tola Pizza. Cam, that pizza looks gas, right?
It looks very good.
Looks pretty good.
I'm quite hungry right
afterwards.
now.
Yeah, this shot got saved.
I think we might have to call it in before we get out of here, huh?
We might have to,
Pizza looks delicious.
And by our very own RR Elite Recruits with access to 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. Meet up to 30,000 schools.
There we go. But we saw a good first 15 minutes there. Both teams kind of really didn't really take any chances. Kind of looking for someone to maybe lay a big hit. But obviously you saw the post in the first from the Pilgrim Warwick Co-op. Still, two teams kind of just doing a good job playing their defensive game. Two solid goaltenders in the net, so it's obviously going to be tough to find some goals. But as we move on, hopefully more scoring chances will come.
Here's Pizzulo trying to get it back for Pilgrim, but instead it was Hayes for Barrington. But, you know, I mean, scoreless first 16 and a half minutes now for these two teams. How important is that first goal of the game at this point?
At this point, especially when you're getting into the second period, you obviously want to get that first goal. If you get scored on, you feel definitely the boys might start to sit down, the crowd might start to sit down. That first goal just gets huge momentum.
Ooh.
And it allows for yourself to get comfortable and establish your game instead of playing with a more aggressive game that you don't want to play sometimes.
Yeah, we see both these teams trying to figure out what to do. Exactly. Here's a shot saved by Bragg.
Not only that, it gives your goalie some confidence too on the other side of the net. It's a lot easier to play in the goal when you got a 1-goal lead, that's for sure.
Absolutely is. Trying to get both Bragg and Stewart comfortable for Warwick Co-op and Barrington respectively. Tries to get their goalie comfortable first, and Squire's trying to get it center ice. But instead, chasing after is Kupperman for the Warwick Co-op team, and It's going to go back behind Warwick. But, you know, that being said, I'm sure we'll see a goal here. It's very rare you go 2 scoreless periods without a goal in around high school hockey. Here's a shot. Almost went safe. Second chance will go. And that was probably the closest to the game right there. You don't say.
Oh, we were looking for the classic broadcast jinx right there. That would have been money.
Absolutely was. And it happened the night with us, I believe.
But not too many guys in the crease there. This faceoff's going to come outside of the offensive zone. The Warwick Co-op tries to stuff one in on that far side, but the Barrington goalie does a good job getting his post locked in, not giving him that easy wraparound chance. And this faceoff's going to come outside the zone for the Eagles.
As it was Kavanaugh who took the shot right there, and McNally was there streaking after him. This one may have won the bleachers, I'm not quite sure, but you know, I had an announcer's jinx last week a moment last week with an announcer's jinx at the URI game. I was like, it's been a very defensive game so far, rada, and then boom. I think it was may have been Kevin who scored. I'm not sure. Kevin Gansett.
It's always good to get a good announcer jinx, right? We're
Sure
just
is.
doing our job.
It's an automatic clip on the Fans Only Sports Instagram. Follow us at FO Sports. That's with a Z. There's some clips from all of our games across Rhode Island. We have a lot of great games today here from Barrington. Not from Barrington. We're at Portsmouth Abbey, but a lot of games, including this one. We got a high school hockey passes every game for the season for $15 on the whole hockey season. This team's trying to reel off some shots. There's a nice pass slip through a defender's legs, and it's send on the move. You can't hold on to it. I think, you know, from doing these games, Barrington and Pilgrim / Soulgate, these two schools probably have the most hockey, lacrosse, similar players I've had. I mean, there's a ton of guys who are familiar faces here on the network, you know, getting some more exposure with their hockey. This is a loose puck. Adam Gorman trying to get down. Here's a shot right for the net. And Bragg gets in there for the big save with Cameron Hayes.
I don't know if you saw that, Timmy, but a couple of Barrington parents might have saw it too. It looked like it probably sneaked in that right side of the net there.
Yeah.
And the goalie did a good job kicking it out before the goalie could see it. I would zoom in a little.
You think that was a lost goal right there?
I think that could have been a goal. Goalie obviously does a good job selling it, and it's tough for the ref. I mean, he's obviously clearly on the other side there. He can't see that. But we got some Barrington refs in the crowd here that definitely thought that was a goal, and I may or may not agree with them, but I'm unbiased.
You're unbiased.
I'm an unbiased broadcaster. I don't know.
You're an unbiased broadcaster. But hey, I mean, if you saw it, your eyes will not try to deceive you, so I wouldn't blame you if you saw it at all. Here's a shot. That one got deflected. As it was Hayes taking the shot again. He's got a couple shots off. That one altered by some good Warwick defense. This is Pilgrim trying to go up ahead with it. And on the move now, Barlow. Barlow tries to send it back over to his man, but Hayes taking it away for Barrington. Pizzulo. Ahead, it is Clements. Clements with some space. Clements trying to get through. Here's a shot from Barlow, and a score! The first of the game belongs to the Warwick Co-op squad. It's 1-0 for the Pattons.
The Pattons. Beautiful 3-on-2 there. Clements finds the streaking ball. Is that Barlow?
Yeah, Ryan Barlow.
Barlow streaking down the middle of the lane. Gets a beautiful feed from Clements in front, and he does makes no mistake. And absolutely buries that one right over the goalie's glove hand side. But just showed a little chemistry there from the Pattons. But they get out to the 1-0 lead on the road, which is always good. We'll see how the Eagles can respond to the 1-0 deficit on home ice. But it's a beautiful start for the Pattons.
Hey, that's a great first goal of the game. Beautiful offense. I mean, Clements, absolute dime over to Ryan Barlow. We saw Barlow, you know, proficient lacrosse score. He does the same thing on the ice, and he gets the first goal of the game. Cashing it on those Ryan Barlow first goal scorer betters, but it's a 1-0 Warwick Co-op lead. Is looking poised here on the road to get their 8th win of the season. Now they're on the move again. Here's a chance. Here's a shot. Now it's saved by 7-second chance. Won't go.
Yeah, Barlow had that rip in the first period, which ringed the post, and he gets a second chance here, and he makes no mistake of it. And he puts that one right past the Barrington goaltender. He doesn't really give him a chance to even see it.
But Warwick just raking off some shots now. I mean, that was our guy, Mr. Grodsko's son, Cooper, getting a shot right there. Like you said, I mean, Warwick now in control of this one. Getting a good goal for momentum as well as tangibly on the scoreboard. Here's the shots in there, nice deflection by Shafina, or by Jackson Monty, excuse me. It's Pizzulo trying to get it back. Pizzulo, nice move to get free for a second. Barrington trying to shoot in there off the wall. Sending over, Pizzulo's there to track it down once again for Warwick. Pizzulo up ahead. Some numbers here operating for the Warwick Co-op team. They're loaded right now. This one off the skate of Jack Saylor. Lost it. Pizzulo. Almeida sends it up ahead. Pizzulo got a stick on it. Fino trying to get out of there for Warwick. And tracking that one now was Saylor. Now Warwick, these are some fast skaters on the Warwick team. And up and down this ice with no issue at all. Here's a chance. Barrington is one man there for the Eagles, and Shafino got a piece of it, altering the Almeida shot. Here's a shot. That's over the top of everything again, hitting the glass. It's been a ruckus here from the Abbey, and now Warwick getting in there, getting it back, and losing the puck, taken away by Hayes. Loose at center ice. Shot up there by Gorman, and it will be gloved down by Bragg with 7:24 left in this second period before Mr. Zamboni does his work.
Yeah, Timmy, we're about halfway through the game here. We got a 1-0 lead for the road Warwick Co-op team. They've done a good job establishing their game here, getting pucks deep, trying to test this Barrington goalie. They've done a good job crashing the net, and then they get the obvious scoring chance on the 3-on-2 goal with the beautiful finish from Barlow.
Yes.
And that's their top line there, Clements and Barlow. They're one of the highest scoring duos in this state. They've got great chemistry between the two sides. Yeah, that's just two kids doing their job.
Here's Snow trying to work it inside. Snow, here's a shot. A champion a score. It's a goal for Cameron Hayes, and the game is tied. Right in front of that, tapping it in and evening it up at one apiece.
Yeah, just a good job getting that puck deep. They get someone down low, they push it out front. First try didn't go in, second opportunity, the goalie didn't pick up, the defenseman didn't pick up the guy crashing the net, and he taps that one in, short side on the goaltender to give this one a tie game at the exact 7-minute mark of the second period. We got ourselves a tie game here.
As it was Trevor Snow creating some offense, had his man right there for the goal. As it's Hayes tying things up here at home for Barrington, who's been very active today, Cameron Hayes, and right there gets the equalizer. And Warwick trying to explode once again. This is very refreshing for me and you, Cam. We called an absolute doozy last night, blowout. 1-1 game with 6.5 to go in the second period. That's some pretty good stuff. There's a takeaway right here, and they had a chance. It was 2-4 led for Hayes. Got Cameron and Connor Hayes on this team. I believe they're twins. They're both sophomores, so Pizzulo trying to rip it in there. Gets it back. Pizzulo takes a shot. Deflected by the stick of O'Connell. And that was a good look for Pizzulo right there. Now going a little bit slow-mo, it's felt like for a sec. As it's Watts around the corner. A little bit too far led by McNally right there, trying to find his man on the move. A great move right there by Almeida to get free, and he still has the puck slicing through. Trying to get by defenders and takes a shot along the boards. Whistle is blown. With 5:40 to go here in this second period.
Yeah, a little offsides call there. A little bit of a scary hit. Got lucky, nobody got hurt. But 5 minutes to go, both teams kind of just looking for some momentum to take into that third period when the Zamboni comes out on the ice. A goal here would be huge for either side to take a lead into the intermission. Just looking for both teams kind of to stay strong defensively as all game they've been. And maybe just getting that one offensive rush to kind of take the advantage and take the lead headed into the third.
Let's see who can get that advantage in the third period. It's been a very evenly matched game, 1-1, 11 shots for Warwick, 9 for Barrington on goal. And now it's Wood the other way, trying to set it up there for himself and couldn't catch up to it. But it's Hemond. And now for Warwick, trying to get after for the Warwick Co-op team, was Kennedy. This one's off the wall, locating a black jersey, taking a shot against the wall. Was McNally, and it's still a fight for here on the boards. But now he's coming up out of the pile with it, but Wood got it center ice for Barrington. This one shot ahead. Ricochet off the wall. And now works at some numbers here. Here's Kennedy taking a shot, and a good save from Sewick. Didn't really have a chance. However, trying to get some offense going for Warwick, not going to get there past Sewick.
Yeah, good job there getting a shot on net. Barrington goaltender does a good job tying that one up, getting the face-offs of all guys, can get a fresh set of bodies on the ice. Still playing 5-on-5 hockey here.
No penalties in this second period so far. It's been a clean second period, as it's gone by pretty quick with a goal scored from both these two teams. Good offense. Here we go. More good offense. And here is up ahead. A shot from Clements over the top of everything. Couldn't get an accurate one.
Wow, the Barrington goaltender came way out of his crease there. Surprised to see Clements not make a little fake move and try to take that to his forehand or his backhand. But it was a good job by Silva too. Totally cut off the angle. Clements was truly picking that top corner over his glove hand sign and just barely missed. But if he made a little shot fake there, he definitely had a wide open net. But it was a beautiful play once again by the strong combination of Clements and Barlow. They have looked like the best two players on the ice so far in this one.
And Barlow setting up his boy, trying to return the favor off that last goal they scored with an assist. But Clements, like you said, maybe a little pump they could have gotten it, but it's still a 1-1 game. As he had a great looking shot off the ice again, the puck. For Pilgrim, or for Warwick was Heeman. I keep saying Pilgrim. These black jerseys catch me off guard.
We're old-fashioned, man. We're old school.
Old-fashioned. Heeman trying to get it back. Here's a good shot. Tapped. Oh, couldn't get a lot of juice on it. And it was right there for Gorman. And that was a crystal clear chance for Barrington. As Gorman just saw the puck and said, "Ooh, it's mine now." He couldn't get a good shot off. Here is Watts. Watts, nice move. Watts got tripped with the legs. That ought to be a foul right there, and it will be against Lucas Hemond, who will draw the first penalty of this second period. Got Watts at the knees and got him down on the ice.
Curious what the call is here. I didn't see his arm go up for the penalty.
No, just the net moved.
I think it's just the net off the hooks. I think you might be saying the Barrington guy out of the box. No, I'm lying. I'm crazy.
Still 5-on-5.
We got like 8 Pilgrim guys on the ice, though.
They have like 7 guys out there.
No call there. Surprisingly, a lot of contact, but the ref's still letting them play. Just going to get the net came off there, so we get the whistle and the offensive zone draw for the Barrington Eagles. As the Pilgrim goalie does a good job tying that one up. But,
good save by
we've had a couple of close penalties. Obviously, they called the matching in the beginning, and then they had one other one on Barrington. But so far, they're letting the boys play. You always love to see refs who love to let the boys play at the end of the day. It's Saturday Night Hockey. We're not here for the ref show. We're here to see the Barrington Eagles play the Warwick Co-op.
Ooh, that was a good chance for Barrington. This was Wood taking a shot there. Here's another chance for Kelsey. He can't get it to go. Shot in there, but yeah, letting the boys play. And, as a ref, Cam, yourself, you letting the boys play too more often than not?
Timmy, let me ask you this. Do you like your job to be hard?
Nah.
No. Obviously there's a line where you can let the boys play where it might get out of hand very quickly. But for the small calls, it's always nice they're big kids, these adults. They're young adults, they're teenagers. They know how to play the game. Obviously, a lot of them, especially at this level, have been playing for 5+ years now. Sometimes it's nice to just keep it 5-on-5 hockey and keep the referees out of this and let the two teams play hockey and show each other their skills.
And with that, I mean, she truly is who's the better team. Getting those 5-on-5 goals, a lot better than those. Who's a lot better than those power play goals? That's an icing.
A referee's job is tough because the more you notice them, the worse they are, right? Have you ever seen a good referee and been like, I recognize him? No. You always recognize the bad referees.
Yeah. The good referees are in one ear, out the other.
It's a tough job.
Yeah.
Don't get it wrong, viewers at home.
I mean, I couldn't do it. I can't even skate, so it must be pretty
Saying
difficult.
refereeing in general is pretty tough.
My boy who does soccer, he runs like 6 miles a game. Here's a shot, setting the right second chance, and a score!
Beautiful tip in front by, I believe, Clements.
Yes,
he does a
it
good
was
job.
Clements.
He does a good job snapping it back, getting to the D-man. D-man gets a shot in front.
No, it was actually Richie Kavanaugh with the goal.
Just a great tip in front by Kavanaugh. Barrington goalie never really had a chance. He saw the initial shot, but the deflection is going to make this a 2-1 game.
Kavanaugh gets the goal off the tip. We saw a nice tip last night from Nate Goff. I mean, a lot of it from Smithfield, but Kavanaugh with the goal. Second of the game for Pilgrim. They retake the lead before the intermission.
Yeah, just a huge goal right there before the second period. Obviously, you want to have the lead going into the Zamboni coming on the ice.
Here's Clemens trying to get in the corner for Warwick. There's number 9 and number 3 Kavanaugh. Here's a good chance for Warwick again. Here's a shot, got deflected. Second chance, third chance. Barlow almost had it. Feels like the initial shot. Now they get it back from the point. Good look for Bazzulo, but he can't get to go. It was a hard shot there. And the clock continues to wind. Here's a fight for the puck between Hayes and Clements. Going to Squires, and now it's Barlow getting it back for Pilgrim, or for Warwick Co-op. Shafino rips in there, deflected up the body of Snow. Hayes up to Snow, got taken away. Caught made there by Bazzulo. Under 60 seconds to go in this second period.
Offsides.
And offsides against Pilgrim. Or Warwick, gosh, dang. Keep saying Pilgrim.
Just offsides there on the Warwick Co-op. But they've done a good job playing their game here. Obviously that top line with Clements, Barlow, and Kavanaugh is the leaders of this squad. But they're +2 today. They're up 2-1 early. Look for Barrington to try to match that lineup with their top D pair and maybe get a matchup where with their other lineup, their top forward pair, just to try to create some kind of confusion for this Warwick Co-op team. But so far, that top line has totally dominated this game for the Warwick, not Warrington.
Not Warren, nah.
Warrington, I just said. Warwick Co-op.
Warwick's front line really did a great job today. Getting outshot at the moment, but they've taken a lot more quality looks for sure. This one is ripped away by Pickering. Back to Barrington. Final seconds of this second period. 18 ticks to go. Let's see what Almeida say about that. Drake Almeida from behind everything. No. Lost the puck. It's Mulaney the other way. Mulaney runs into a few yellow jerseys, and that will be a penalty, I believe, against Drake Almeida. Coming from behind.
That's a very bad penalty to take with 5 seconds left. Truly just takes him down from behind. I mean, that's a textbook trip if you're the official. Just no reason to take that penalty. The kid really didn't even have a scoring chance with 4 seconds left. He was just looking down there and get some sort of shot off. But just a very bad penalty by the Eagles. That's going to give Warwick, say it again. That's going to give the Warwick Co-op a power play to start the third period. Or even a chance right now. If I'm the Warwick Co-op, why aren't you pulling the goalie right now?
Yeah.
You have 3.5 seconds here to hit 6-on-4 activity. I would do that, but.
There's a shot for the buzzer. Pizzulo almost. Let's see what got his glove on that, and that will conclude the second period. Zamboni time here, but 3 goals in the second 15 as 2 belong to Warwick, who had the lead after 2. 1 by Barlow, 1 by our boy Richie Kavanaugh before the gun, and Warwick leads it 2-1 after the first 30. So it's a good first 30, Cam. A lot of good offense.
Yeah, I mean, Warwick came out here, they scored the first one. Then you get a quick response by Barrington probably a minute after that first goal. And then that Kavanaugh, Barlow, Clements line comes out and they do their thing. Does a beautiful job getting back to him, getting the tip on net. And you got ourselves a 2-1 game, and Warwick Co-op's going to start this third period out on the power play, looking to take a 3-1 lead.
Sure will. And Warwick, like you said, Cam, will have an extra man on the ice for the first $1:57 of this final period. Before that, Mr. Zamboni here at Portsmouth Abbey, Tim Cam Rancourt on the call. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes for the final 15 here on Fans Only Sports Network. We'll be right back. You don't want to miss it between Barrington and the Warwick Co-op squad.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! zone. That is a touchdown.
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back. All right, final 15 about to take place here at Portsmouth Abbey, as Warwick able to dominate those first two periods. Not really dominate, it was an even game, but Warwick getting 2 on the board. All the goals in this game scored in that second period, which was a very fun period number 2 for us, Cam. And now what are you going to see from Barrington trailing down 2-1 here at home in period 3?
Yeah, Timmy, we got 2-1 hockey after 30 minutes. We got one more 15-minute segment here. I'm excited to see how the Eagles come out of the locker rooms here. They got head coach Kevin Croak. He's been here for a while, man. He's been here for at least 5 to 10 years. But he's just looking to come out here and hopefully the boys bounce back. Obviously on home ice, you don't want to drop any points. Even giving up 1 point on the road is tough, but hopefully the Barrington Eagles can come out of this one. Actually, no, I'm not picking sides. Hopefully we have good hockey.
Oh, there's a chance for the Barrington Eagles, a shot and a save.
That would have been a bad look.
Would have been a crazy announcer's jinx right there. And there was Trevor Stowe with a great look, but couldn't get it in. Quick little shot to our sponsors. It's brought to you by Precision Home Lending. Find that at www.ddphl.com. LaPlante Insurance Agency. You can contact them at laplantins.com.
We're going to get a penalty here on Barrington. Going to be a slash on number 8.
We're on a power play already from Pilgrim. That late penalty on Drake Almeida. Remax the all group 401-640-1136.
Yeah, going to be a slash going on the boards with the Pilgrim forward, just trying to get the puck in deep. He takes 2 hands and he slashes the forward. Kevin Croak giving the ref a little bit as he skates to the bench to make the call. But we got 5-on-3 right now.
Yes, another penalty. This one's on Snow for the slash, like you mentioned, Cam.
Yeah.
That's a 5-on-3 puck for 1:12. Let's see if Warwick can try to grow this lead a little bit.
Yeah, I'm looking for Barrington to rotate that triangle across.
Mazzulo's shot saved, and
Barrington's just going to try to force the outside shots for the Warwick Co-op. Obviously, you're going to give up shots and you're down 2 guys. Just looking for your goaltender to see the puck, control the rebounds, just like he did right there.
As Rothko's shot got saved as well. Let's see what Camden Civic is made of this next minute, as he will face a 3-on-5. There's another shot, saved again. This was right there for Kavanaugh. I got a second of the game. Saves Pilgrim, or Warwick, excuse me, again. They're working around. Pizzulo has it now. Pizzulo. There's a shot. No, it's a pass to Kavanaugh. He'll try to rip it. Kavanaugh. Back to Pizzulo. Back to Kavanaugh. Got that one deflected. Good defensive stand, and the shot is going to be saved again by Siwick.
I like this setup on the power play by the Warwick Co-op here, Timmy. They got the 1-3-1 going. The umbrella action. They got 2 guys in front looking for screens at that top.
There's Kavanaugh trying to slice it in there. That one off the mark.
Still 10 seconds to go here on the first power play for the Warwick Co-op.
There's a shot and a score for Barlow. Off the feed from Kavanaugh, and Warwick is up 3-1. And you liked what you saw on the 5-on-3 in Warwick Co-op, getting their 3rd of the game. With 6 seconds to go on the 5-on-3, they now lead by 2.
Yeah, that's very key there, getting that with 6 seconds to go, because you keep another minute of power play time here. Still got the man advantage, looking to make this one a 4-1 game and kind of take the Barrington team totally out of this one. But
sure do. And
I believe the term is the worst lead in hockey is a 2-goal lead.
Barrington, you got to question, where's their spirit? We saw a lot of EG fans there at their home game last night at West Warwick. Not many Barrington fans here today at the Abbey besides the parents.
Yeah, no school spirit, eh?
No school spirit.
I guess there's a little bit down there on the boards.
A little bit. Well, Ryan Barlow now with 2 goals in the game. And that's now 2 games I've seen Barlow in lacrosse and hockey combined. He scored 6 goals in those 2 games. He's averaging a hat trick when I'm on the call here at Fans Only.
Yeah, the Clements-Barlow combination has clearly been too much for the Eagles.
Clements, he has a chance, and coming from behind was Almeida to jar it loose.
The Barlow-Clements connection has been the leader of this team for Warwick Co-op so far, and clearly these are 2 kids who have been the top line in the state. If you're going out and you're beating a school like Hendricken like they did, these 2 kids are clearly a very talented group and some of the top talent in this state of Rhode Island.
Cam, you're a guy who scored a lot of goals. How's that 2-goal feeling feel? Putting your team up 2 especially, which is the most dangerous lead in hockey, potentially.
To me, I believe they say the job's not finished. Doesn't matter unless the game is in W and you're calm and you're walking out of the building with 2 points.
Absolutely. We're trying to add on some more right here as they're trying to finish that job and clock out, leaving the Abbey. Last shot on the power play will be Kavanaugh, who takes it. No, give it up. And too much for Missoula, and that'll end the power play. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. That was the first power play goal we saw today, off the 5-on-3. And now Barlow wants it again, and almost a little bit wide to the left. Barlow trying to get it back. He's got Almeida with him as well, and now gets shoved out from behind by Snow. Barrington needs an answer quickly. That'll be an icing against the Eagles. 11.5 to go in this game. It's Hayes trying to get through. Hayes gives it up. Here's a shot deflected, taken by Snow. Another shot, that one off the mitt of Bragg. Zeus Carmone trying to get it there, and now taken away. Numbers here for Warwick, off and running. Here's a shot. He got through, second chance, and a goal. Another one. He got hit after the play as Mulaney scored the goal and got drilled afterwards. Goal is not on the board. Let's see it.
It's definitely a goal. Barrington defender clearly just frustrated after he gives the captain of the Pilgrim a shove. And this is going to be a 4-1 game for the Warwick Co-op. Just a good job driving the net. Barrington's just not picking up their guys, and they're showing their frustration that they obviously have. And it's going to be 4-1. Warwick Co-op taking the lead, and kind of with 11 minutes to go, you could almost say the knockout blow to this Eagle team.
And it's Sean Mulaney, like you said, one of the captains of this team, getting the 4th goal of the game for Warwick. And this thing getting out of reach after what was a very, very good second period, first 2 periods now. Warwick up 3 goals.
A little bit. Very interesting here to see only a Warwick Co-op kid into the box. The Barrington kid clearly took him out after he scored the goal. I'm not sure why he is not in the box. But, and especially because they scored the goal, they're going to give Barrington the man advantage. I think it's just a situation where the refs do not know who actually did that initial shove that we're talking about.
Yep.
They're sending somebody in the box, and it's clearly not the right guy.
So it's Pickering.
Actually, they're kicking 10 out.
Oh, wow.
They're kicking him out.
So Jacob Pickering, one of the captains, is out of the game. No, it's actually Tucker Squires, excuse me, who laid the hit after the play. Now in the box is Becca Capizzo.
He's getting kicked out, no.
Freshman.
Squires gets kicked out.
Squires out. he's out of the game.
Yeah. And then I think we're going to have 5-on-5 hockey after that. But
I also called the Tucker Squires lacrosse goal earlier this year, but tonight, not his night on the ice.
no, it's not. I mean, just a good job by the officials kind of trying to control the game. I mean, you can't just totally shove a kid, especially after he scores. That's clearly just a bad sportsmanship right there. So they're going to send him into the showers early tonight. But 4-1 game here for the Warwick Co-op. You want to make sure you don't fight into this Barrington chippiness, you could say. They're just trying to draw penalties and establish something. But as the penalties get put up on the board, we got 2 minutes for the captain, Jacob Pickering, for Pilgrim. And then Tucker Squires is going to get a 5-minute major, and he's going to get kicked out of here. So we're going to have 2 minutes of 4-on-4 hockey and then a 3-minute man advantage for the Warwick Co-op with 11 minutes to go.
Great explanation from our guy, Cam Rancourt, ref himself, filling in everybody at what's going through the officials' minds. So like you said, Cam, some 4-on-4 puck. Got those 2 penalties winding down simultaneously. Here's the shot. That is a save. Both number 10s in the box, Squires and Pickering.
Yeah, if you're Barrington right now, this is a key 2 minutes. I mean, you're about to go on a disadvantage for 3 minutes, and obviously you're already down to 3 goals. You're definitely looking to try to be aggressive on this 4-on-4 and trying to get one before you lose a man and you're shorthanded for 3 minutes.
So yeah, they will be shorthanded for 3 minutes, and now it is Watts trying to slice through and get by Shafino. He's unable to do it, but Shafino and Watts colliding, and Watts wanted a call, won't get one. Barlow the other way. Barlow has some space. Oh, nice move. Barlow gives it up. Oh, he had it. And Kavanaugh will shoot it instead. Almost off the skate into the net by Cody Wood.
Barlow makes a nice move there on the D side, looking for his fellow line mate Kavanaugh on the other side. Just nobody there to answer his beautiful pass over. Still a sick move by Barlow, though.
An absolutely sick move. They don't see that too much in Rhode Island High School, but right there, an exception. Shafino is going to give it up ahead. This one's off the back skate of Clements, who sends it forward off the wall. Chasing after it for Warwick is Kennedy. Still wants it, but now it is Barrington with under 10 to go. They're down 3 goals. And what are you saying if you're Coach Croak right now, down 3 goals at home with 9 minutes and change to go?
You definitely want to be more aggressive on the neutral zone. You don't want to be dumping pucks in necessarily. You want to start to carry it more a little bit into the offensive zone, try to set something up. But you want to make sure guys are crashing the net, looking for second chances. The Warwick goalie all night has done a good job not giving up those second chance rebounds, but Barrington, you just got to make sure you're crashing the net, waiting for that one mistake.
No one's crashing there, and that shot is saved all the way from the blue line, taken by Connor Hayes. It's Bragg. He had a nice glove save there.
Starting to see the Eagles kind of lose a bit of patience here.
Yeah.
They're starting to look for calls. They're
Case
starting
in
to
point
see
right
stuff
there,
happen.
you know?
Yeah, and that's just when bad things happen. If you're the Eagles, you want to make sure you stay focusing on your game. Now you're shorthanded for 3 minutes here, so you want to make sure you stay defensive. But just giving yourself a chance. You definitely still want to play a little bit aggressive on this penalty kill, though.
So we're coming out of the face-off with it going the other way. Groska eats it. Clements. Groska, nice hit on the undersized Eric Hall, and they're going to call something for that as he lost his stick as well. I think Cooper Groska, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because he lost his stick, but let's see if there's any call here.
Nah, it's not calling it. The net was just off. I mean, it wasn't a penalty. Just because a kid falls doesn't mean it's a penalty.
All right, good. I'm glad. That would have been kind of lame.
Oh.
Would have been pretty lame.
Definitely no penalty there. People were looking for an elbow, maybe.
Nice puck movement. Here's a shot wide of the margin for Kavanaugh, but Clements gets the rebound. Pizzulo. Kavanaugh slicing through. Pizzulo takes a shot, almost helps see Clements. Kavanaugh again behind the net. Oh, and they can't get one in range. 2 minutes to go on this major. Warwick now at work. Here's Clements trying to get in there. That's saved by Sewick. As he had a good look, but couldn't pick a corner.
Yeah, he's still got 2 minutes of power play time here for the Warwick Co-op. The Eagles might, I don't know if they're going to shoot a guy out of here soon eventually, or just try to get something going outside of the zone, but so far just nothing much really going on for the Eagles to try to make this a competitive game.
And it's Watts now for Barrington. Watts got some space. Watts got free. Watts' shot is a goal for Barrington. That was smooth for Chase Watts.
That's exactly what we were just talking about. He makes a beautiful move, puts it on his backhand, makes a nice move over the defender to his forehand, and just rips that one right over the glove of the Pilgrim goaltender. It makes this a 4-2 game. The beautiful short-handed goal. All the Eagles are trying to do is make this one a little bit more competitive. You still got a minute 40 to kill off this penalty. But hey, that's one.
Yeah, so Barrington with a little reverse power play goal.
Fortunately, there are no three-pointers in hockey, so it starts somewhere, and it starts with Barrington making this a 4-2 game.
Here's Almeida trying to get it back, and Barrington right back in it. I mean, back to that dangerous 2-goal lead now for Warwick. Are the Patents, and it's Pizzulo getting through. Still 5-on-4 for another minute 15. What's he doing this next 75 seconds? Pizzulo gets it back. Pizzulo shoots it, and that's a save by Siwick. And now it's Watts again. Chase Watts getting free. Trying to make it a 1-goal game. Watts scores again. Wow! Unbelievable.
Yeah, interesting decision there by the Pilgrim goalie to kind of dive at that, especially when he had two Warwick co-op defenders on his back. But what a great play by Watts to squeak it past the goalie. And we get 2 goals in a minute, and we got a 4-3 game here with 7 minutes to go.
That is 2 power play goals. Not
short-handed
by the team with a guy on the extra man on the ice. Chase Watts.
And we're going to get a timeout from the
Back-to-back
Warwick co-op.
goals in a minute. Unbelievable.
And 2 beautiful goals too, may I say.
Yeah, getting free, getting loose with 7:07 to go.
Beautiful stuff from Watts. Getting 2 short-handed goals is never easy, especially in a minute apart from one another. But that first one, he makes a beautiful move on the defender and snipes it. The second one, he kind of just makes a good defensive play. Finds himself all alone with a lot of speed. And the goalie tries to come out and be a hero. And he makes a mistake. We got ourselves a 1-goal hockey game with 7:07 to go.
A lot of time remaining. Barrington's right like in the thick of things. The Patents, Warwick co-op team, little time. We'll take a time on ourselves for the next 15 seconds. We'll be right back.
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
All right, 7 minutes to go. Chase Watts has made a game once again for Barrington. 53 seconds left on the power play. Can you believe that Warwick had a 5-on-3 and another 3 minutes on a power play, but both goals on the sequence being scored by Barrington? How crushing is that for Warwick?
Yeah, it's definitely tough, especially when you're on the road. You come out here and you start out the game 4-1. It seems like you got everything wrapped up. And then you let up 2 shorthanded goals, and the Barrington's got all the momentum with 6 minutes to go here.
Sure do, trying to even things up. Kavanaugh trying to get it out. Here is Pizzulo. Pizzulo gets it back. Pizzulo shot deflected by Snow. We'll try to get down again, but Snow has it. Trevor Snow with some room. Snow tracks down. Snow shoots off the mark. Wide to the left. We'll get some yellow jerseys in his area. It's been a lot of that for Barrington this last few minutes. Warwick collapsing defensively in this third period. Wood off the stick of Mullaney, and the whistles will blow with under 6 to go here in this final period.
Yeah.
Some late action now, and it's gotten interesting, Cam.
Definitely getting interesting. We love interesting hockey. Barrington, I mean, do you ask for them to take a guy off the ice for you? you're scoring 2 goals like that, just like that, on the shorthanded penalty? Would you rather play shorthanded?
Yeah, I mean, they might miss it a little bit, but it's back to a 5-on-5, like you said. And here is Hayes on the move. He scored before. Hayes, nice pass to his brother, but he can't get it to him cleanly. It's Cameron and Connor Hayes trying to connect for the 3rd goal in the last few minutes for Barrington, but they couldn't. Slicing through, now taking it back. Going the other way, it's Pickering. Jake Pickering shoots, and that one's saved by Siwick. Here's a shot, second chance, rebound, won't get anything to go. As Heeman took the first shot, Mulaney on the rebound couldn't get it in. Now it's Barrington the other way. As Heeman tried catching in midair, couldn't do it, and they'll be gloved down by Bragg with 5:10 remaining in this one.
Good job there by Barrington to get a face-off in the offensive zone with 5 minutes to go. Go ahead and get your top line on the light. You got to get that hot hand, Connor Watts, out on the ice, right?
Absolutely.
He's out there, number 28. You got 5:10 to go. Obviously, you don't need to go all out right now. Make sure you're not giving up a goal. But make sure we're going to be watching the goaltender, see when he comes out of the net. We'll see what Coach Croak decides to do.
Well, Pilgrim with some space to operate. Couldn't get a handle on it. Was Barlow up ahead. It's Clemens trying to chase after it. Got hit from behind by Snow. And Barlow trapped in the corner by a couple of yellow jerseys right here. Fight for it. Clock milking down. Pilgrim out of the pile. Kavanaugh inside, try to get to Barlow, taken away by Watts. That's the man you can't leave with the puck, and Bragg will get out of there cleanly. Wood. Barrington with some newfound life here in this one. They were down 4-1 with 10 minutes to go in this 3rd period, and have scored 2 unanswered to get right back in it. Nice move by Almeida. Drake Almeida to the outside. Shoots it in there, and that's saved by Bragg. From a tough angle for Almeida to get in the back of the net.
Got 4 minutes to go here, Timmy. I think everyone loves overtime hockey, especially on a Saturday night. Could get a little.
Oh, there's a chance there to tie it up.
Could get a little rambunctious.
I haven't called overtime game in a while, man. Oh, got deflected. Nice hit.
I forget how they do it. I believe it's 4-on-4 from when I played. I'm not sure if they've changed it up.
Oh, there's a chance. Oh, and he fell down. Almeida collects it. Cross Lady Almeida shot saved by Bragg. Oh, and that was it. I mean, these Barrington fans, you can hear them a little bit here in Abbey. Portsmouth Abbey, but
yeah, they're still here.
They're misled.
They're getting rowdy. But they're just looking for their kids to make this a little extra hockey. This barn's starting to pack up, looking for the game after. Not too sure. Looks like we got a girls' game on after, but got a little bit of a packed barn here.
Excited to get after it if there is overtime. There's 3.5 to go. Barrington needs a goal first. This one's caught in midair by Kavanaugh. Nice move. Knocked away by Watts. Kavanaugh punch it over to Barlow. Barlow trying to get inside to Clements. Up in the air, taken away by Snow. Trevor Snow going to shoot it from the blue line. At the fucking second chance. Snow sends it in there. Watts just tracking it down. Clements there first for Warwick. That's to Barlow up behind him. Barlow trying to get by his defender in Eric Hall. And Hall is right there. But Kavanaugh there as well. And now Barrington now on the move. Getting back off the rebound, a great stick from Clements. But now it's Hall. Eric Hall shot. Oh, saved by Bragg. Off his right knee pad. Third chance. Here's a great shot over the top for Hayes. It was right there. Big hit afterwards. No call, letting the boys play. And Barrington had a great chance there to even things up. That's numbers here for Barrington. Just can't get the puck.
Yeah, we're watching the goalie here, Timmy. I'm curious when they're going to pull him. Obviously, you guys still got 2 minutes to go here in this one. Don't want to pull him too early, but I don't know. Barrington's taking a lot of pressure. Nothing really for them to do.
They just need one goal. Almeida getting on the move, and he got it pocketed. Got his cookies picked. It's Mulaney on the other end. 100 seconds remain in this one. Almeida got it back. Frank Almeida. Almeida took a little shove. And now lays one back on Hemond. And that will hit the netting with 1:25 to go. So Cam, it's a 4-3 game. What do you think about taking the goalie out and making it a 6-guy skates on the ice for Barrington?
I think we're going to get a timeout for Kevin Croak to think about your question here.
Yeah.
But Barrington's going to take the timeout. It is an interesting question. I don't think I'd pull him just yet. I'd like to see how the face-off goes. Obviously, if they pull him now and Warwick just snaps it back and sends it down the ice, it's going to be a tough look, especially with 90 seconds or 85 seconds to go here. But as of now, I think you just let your boys kind of establish something. Clearly, they want it more. Warwick is going to be playing on the defensive side. Just kind of get something, and if you do get it out, make sure you stay cool. You get the puck collected, and you make sure you get it back into a good zone entry, and you get that goalie pulled for the extra attacker. But if I'm Barrington, I want to make sure I get bodies in front of the net, looking for rebounds, looking to get tips on pucks from the point. You want to make sure the goalie struggles seeing it. I say it all the time, but if your goalie if you can't see the puck, it's a lot harder to stop if you can see it. That's for sure. So just make sure you're messing with his vision, do whatever you can. No stupid penalties. And if you're Warwick, it's the same thing. You want to make sure you're playing the blue line. You're getting pucks out of your defensive zone. You don't need to get it all the way down the ice. You just need to get out of their blue line to force them to regroup in the neutral zone. And if you're the defense for Warwick, you got to make sure you're clearing the goalie's vision, making sure he can see and controlling rebounds. And if you do that, you're all set. But big thing is the face-off.
In the game too. I mean, just having guys in front of the net, getting those rebounds.
Yeah.
You're going to need it more than ever right here.
Big thing will be this face-off, though. And Barrington has pulled the goalie, so they're going to be 6-on-5 right now. This is a huge face-off right here.
Minute 25 remains here in this one. Barrington with the puck. Almeida tries to get in there. Oh, and the rebound off the skate of Snow. Let's see if they can get those bodies in front of the net and get a couple good shots off on net on Braxton Bragg, who has struggled in this third period. Good chance, a shot. Oh, almost for Watts. Would have been a third period hat-trick. Second chance. Oh, off the mark for Kelsey. A minute remains now. High action here. The Abbey 3-on-1. Oh! Pozzillo got his stick in there to get it away.
Yeah, Warwick kind of running around, not really playing defensively sound.
Oh, great chance from the point. Oh, that one laid out. Clements put his body on the line to save that shot from Cody Wood. Back to Barrington. That one sent in there. Ricochet. Back to Wood. Wood. Almeida wants all of it. Saves second chance. And Bragg on top of it. Wow.
Yeah, Warwick, not very impressive defensively. Kind of just running around, not really playing to their positions. Kind of all just puck watching. Barrington does a good job moving the puck around, kind of getting them out of position and getting the shots that they want. Let the Warwick goaltender stay strong and tall in the net. And we got 24 ticks to go.
It's like you mentioned, I mean, Braxton Bragg, he's had a great game in the first 30. Struggled in this third period a little bit, but that sequence right there, incredible. Staying in there big, but Barrington needs one. There's 20 seconds on the board. A shot from Wood is saved by Bragg again. Stops the clock with 17 ticks remaining. No goalie in net for the Eagles, as they shouldn't. They have 6 guys on the ice trying to get the equalizer here with little time remaining. Face off. It's Wood. Almeida for the tie. This one's up in the air, off the mark. Rebound Watts. 5 seconds. Final chance for Barrington. That shot saved by Bragg again with 4 seconds remaining. You can't ask for a better ending than this one. Great shot right there, Cam. Getting that 4 seconds. It's the last chance for Barrington. A puck drop, a shot for the Eagles maybe, and that'll do it. It's sent away by Warwick, and they're going to win it. For their 8th victory of the year, they come to the Abbey and beat Barrington 4-3. What a game for the Warwick Co-op squad. Showcase themselves as a top 5 team in Rhode Island.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely dominated 5-on-5 play. 4-1 with about 11 minutes to go, and then you get a 5-minute major, and Barrington loses one of their top defensemen. But they bounced back with 2 goals from Watts, like he scored, and they made this one a little bit close. But the Warwick Co-op, just a stronger team tonight, definitely showed out and proved themselves in this road game. And the Co-op is going to come out of here with 2 points on the road.
Sure will. They proved themselves a lot. Getting their 8th victory of the year. They improved to 8-3-1 on the season. What a game that was. I mean, Warwick came out here, they saw a scoreless first period, then the absolute juggernaut offense from Warwick for about a period and a half. But Chase Watts, I give him credit, scoring back-to-back goals for Barrington to make it interesting the last half of this third period. But Warwick doing just enough to get by on the road, like you said. What a game.
Big 2 points for the Warwick Co-op. The Eagles, they'll definitely build from this. Wasn't their worst game. Use a little more offensively 5-on-5, but Warwick, the better team, comes out of here with the W.
Absolutely. Better team tonight on the road. So from Tim Duffy and Cam Rancourt, get a little cameo on us. See if we can actually get on, you know. Can't see us really. There we go. We'll see you guys all next time. You know, Fans Only Sports Network. It's been real. It's been great. And the Warwick Co-op team victorious tonight. See you guys next time. Peace.